Greetings to all. I am Dr. Ashok Kumar Katta, Department of MBA, Vistas, Program MBA, Subject Operations Management, Semester 2. Today, the topic for the presentation is on History of Supply Chain Management. First, we need to see and talk about the evolution of logistics supply chain concept. I would like to give a briefing about how the supply chain management will be working. So from the supplier to the end consumer, we need to require the help, support from logistics and supply chain. Supply chain will be providing the materials to the manufacturing plant. Plant will design, manufacture a finished product that can be reaching to the end customers. The entire process indirectly coordinated by logistics and supply chain. Here the first important thing, 1950s, we are talking about transportation era. When we are seeing about the wheel introduced to the world, immediately the industrial sector was entered to the market. The transportation was crossed their boundaries. Even when we see about the history of India, Dadabhai Nauroji also was talking about the train theory. The entire asset of the country was moving to the London by using of ships. So during that time also, the ship facility was available to carry forward by the materials or the finished product, livestock from one place to another place. In the second stage, physical distribution in the 1960s. When the transportation was available, we need not worry about by the physical distribution. It can be transferred, it can be delivered from one place to another place. From Bangalore, we are having by a strong connectivity by roadway, airway, or in the help of railways, we can transfer the products in all over the India. Same like if you take a location like Chennai, there is a connectivity of additionally port facility also. So you can do your businesses in all over the globe. There is a 4 way of facilities to right time to distribute about your products. In the third stage, they are talking about physical supply and deregulations and logistics. Physically, we are transferring the products by getting an invoice and approval from both the governments when you are doing continental export and imports. There are n number of regulations about to the export of goods, what you need to export, what you should not be export. There are certain restricted products cannot be exported to the any other country. Even the cultivation or manufacturing also to be considered as a crime, and those things will not be connected, will not be doing under the logistic circumstances. In the fourth stage, we are talking about transportation, deregulation, physical distribution and business logistics in the era of 1980s onwards. Business logistics. The business related, you can export any kind of electrical, electronic or the natural fruit items or the tobaccos like commercial items also can be exporting. Because all these are regulated by the Indian government, and as well as there should be a approval from the import countries also to be taken up as an important part of that. So year by year, every decade, they were doing some kind of upgradations about to the regulations of logistics and supply chain management. Especially in the 1990s, they were also very clearly focused and talking about to the business logistics. It should be required. There is a separate industry. It should not be mingled with any other component. Even in MBA also I have seen in many universities, they were offering n number of variety of courses. I have seen more than in MBA 2022 variety of courses. Under that, one of the important course is MBA Shipping Management, MBA Logistics and Supply Chain Management. So we need to be understood the transportation is a single word, but in that internally there are diversions. In the logistics, only from manufacturer to end user, supply chain from supplier to end user, shipping we are going to talking about only by marine laws. A single word, under that there is a depth meaning of understanding the components. In the sixth evolution stage, also to be talking about logistics and supply chain management. Whenever I heard about this logistics supply chain management, immediately it's come to my mind about CII, Confederation of Indian Industry. The industry people collaboratively, they are sharing their knowledge, views and experiences with an academicians, and moreover to the students also. This kind of interconnectivity is all the time to give a better boost up, for it should not be something new to the anybody else. Everybody can able to understood, they will able to utilize by those services. Now we are talking about supply chain digitalization. In the name of ICT, IoTs, big data analytics, blockchain technology, like many other tools are implementing to without find out any kind of difficulties or drawbacks in the supply chain process. You can able to track your product with the help of GPS. The product related quality, quantity, description, everything can be hide under a barcode. You can scan it, you will be getting by the details. Now we will talk about a little bit detail on history of supply chain management solutions. Early history of logistics and distribution, the origin of logistics and distribution can be traced back to ancient civilization. Yes, whenever we heard about the civilization, the Egyptians are first they are coming to the mind. Why? Because they have a strong distribution system about to protect their community. To protect their community or by their citizens. Second side, another important side of that, they need to provide a continuous food and supplies for their citizens as well as to the army people. And moreover, they are transferring their army people to the some other countries whenever the war was happened, or they are giving some kind of training program how to do this sword war. These kind of campaigns, when they are organizing, it is not important to us. We need to know that how these armies are moving from Egypt to Greek or Rome or some other places. They were using about during those days also the supply chain as a strongest network. During the Middle Ages, logistics and distribution become even more important as trade routes expanded and new market emerged. The development of merchant class and the growth of cities created new challenges for logistics, as goods had to be transported over longer distances and through increasingly the complexity of the network, as well as they are adding by many more intermediaries for strongest by their distribution systems. The Industrial Revolution and the rise of modern logistics. The Industrial Revolution in 18th and 19th century brought a significant changes in the logistics system, and especially they were talking about the steam engine which was invented by James Watt. Immediately the expansion of rail and water transportation was taken place. I have already quoted an example of drain theory which was proposed and introduced by Dadabhai Navroji. When the wheel was entered, immediately the industry people were entering into the market for delivering of their products, and moreover they are till the date valid. Without them, the companies are not in a position to sustain. So we need to be understand the logistics will be the ever-ended process. In the 20th century and the emergence of supply chain management also, a significant advancement in logistics and distribution, particularly in aftermath the World War II. The need to rebuild economic and transport goods and materials across international borders led to the development of new systems for managing a supply chain. In 1950s and 1960s also, the scope of physical distribution was taken an emerging role which focused on the movement of goods from factories to customers. This was followed by the development of material management, emphasizing by inventory control, like many other systems are slowly entering into the domains. In the 21st century also we are using about the logistics and supply chain management by the name of digitalization. The advent of internet and digital technologies has brought a significant changes to the logistics and supply chain management in recent years. The use of data analytics, real-time tracking and automation has made it possible, because I already told you the digitalization of supply chain management. By using a GPRS we will be come to know where is your material and what is the status of it, which can be easy to measure or to knowing about by the each and every suppliers. Thank you.